What's up YouTube, Capital G here, got some absolutely colossal news for you guys, and this could easily be the most important booster set of the entire 2018 year for Yu-Gi-Oh! This is crazy, and honestly it's kind of coming out of nowhere. Konami has just officially announced the Link Vrains Pack 2, and this is coming to the OCG, get this, in just a mere 3 freaking months. That is absolutely crazy, and I could not be more excited, despite the fact that I don't know a single card in this damn set. I honestly think that that is just ridiculous, the fact that they just announced it today and we already have a release date and it's like just 90 days out, which means chances are we're probably gonna start getting information on this Link Vrains Pack 2 in, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Konami has to start hyping us up, and if there's going to be maybe like another 20 brand new Link monsters in this set, they got to start spreading them out and getting us the information on the card somehow. You guys know that the Link Vrains Pack 1 was a colossal success in the OCG, and even though in the TCG we did not officially get a Link Vrains Pack, we do have a good majority of the cards. Some of the powerhouses like Crystron Needle Fiber, Cherubini of the Burning Abyss, and Aromatherapy Jasmine we still don't have. I feel like I want Jasmine the most out of those cards because I don't really care too much about Burning Abyss and the Crystron archetype. I just kind of like Jasmine. It's a cute card, but some of the other cards like the Gem Knight Phantom Quartz, and I mean, you can make a legit argument that for the past, I don't know, 6 months in Yu-Gi-Oh! That 2 of the 3 best Link monsters in the game have been cards that originally appeared in the Link Vrains Pack. That would be, you know, ISO Two Tails of the Noble Knights, and then Heavy Metaphors Electromite. So you see the quality of the cards that they created in the Link Vrains Pack, and these are cards that have completely warped and shaped the meta. Cards that, well, in the OCG, Electromite got limited to 1, and some people are saying that ISO might, you know, actually be kind of ban worthy. I think, like, low-key it kind of is. So if Konami is going to bring us maybe another 20 new cards, that is just going to be absolutely magnificent. And I remember a very long time ago when I started talking about really one of the ways that Konami could kind of quiet the critics when it comes to Master Rule 4 and not liking the Link Summon was to pretty much do this, was to just go back and systematically sift through and just give a bunch of Link monsters to a whole bunch of archetypes that people still enjoy, but, you know, aren't nearly as competitive and just don't operate as well as they used to in the past. You know, Karakuri would be like a prime example. Karakuri under Master Rule 3, the deck was amazing and could throw down synchro monsters like nobody's business. Under Master Rule 4, you've got to work, and sometimes you got to do weird plays like summoning Mrs. Radiant, and honestly you just can't optimize it as well as you could with Master Rule 3. But if Konami just starts giving these archetypes Link monsters every year, I think it makes a lot of sense, and that's the reason why I feel like Konami's just going to make a Link Vrains Pack every year, at least, you know, every year during the duration of Era 6 in Yu-Gi-Oh! During the Vrains era, where I think that it just makes a lot of sense. Now, if I had to start guessing as to what archetypes we could see in Link Vrains Pack, let's just say that there are maybe 20 brand new archetypes or 20 new Link monsters that, you know, are going to support archetypes. If there was one archetype in particular that I had to just 100% put all my confidence in, and I had to go to Vegas right now and drop $100 on that archetype, I would bet money on Six Samurai. The reason why I feel so strongly about Samurai over a lot of other archetypes, which I do, you know, believe that there will be tons of other archetypes in there, is Six Samurai is just wildly popular. It's actually very comparable to something like Lightsworn. Both of them came out initially in the GX era. They both did really good, topped the YCSs back then, or Shonen Jump Championships back then. Both of them got Synchros in the 5Ds era. They both got XCs. And Lightsworn in the first Link Vrains Pack ended up getting Curious, a new Link monster. And now it's like, okay, there's Link Vrains 2. Six Samurai are still incredibly popular. Maybe it's time to give Six Samurai a Link monster. And I wonder, you guys know that poll that I talked about not too long ago where they had BLS and Harpies and Fire Fist? Maybe Konami was just kind of judging, and they were maybe just kind of gauging interest in those archetypes from the players and thinking, if we don't print a new promo for these archetypes, maybe they can be the ones that we give for Link Vrains 2. I kind of feel like if there's one that the players themselves are going to end up getting a Link monster for, I would probably say that DDD will be that archetype. I feel like there's been a huge outcry. Why doesn't DDD have a Link monster yet? You know, yada yada this, yada yada that. I feel like Konami's listening to that. And then there will be other ones like Harpies maybe, Fire Fist, and a lot of people might actually think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on the potential of a Zodiac Link monster. Whether you love them or hate them, Zodiac were just insanely popular, and I feel like there could be a little sympathy from Konami. It's not every day that an archetype gets 3 cards banned on a single ban list. Like, that shit is basically unheard of. You have other archetypes like Dragon Rulers where it happened, but generally speaking, it's not something that Konami does often. So when they ban Barrage, Trident, and which one am I missing? Broad Bull all at once in the OCG, Konami might be feeling kind of bad for Zodiac. The fact that it's basically unplayable, you know, in its current condition. So maybe Konami gives them a Link monster to kind of make up for it. Now, as for my personal wish list, I think that there are really 2 archetypes that I've really got my fingers crossed. I'm not sure exactly how a Bujin Link monster would work, because you generally want to just keep Yamato and Michizuchi on the field, because then you just kind of plus every turn. So I'm not sure Bujin would really need a Link monster, but the 2 archetypes that I want are, number 1, and it should be kind of obvious, and that's Luna Light. I think in maybe like Luna Light Jaguar Dancer, maybe make it a Link 2. When you summon it, it rotas for any of your Luna Light cards, including Perfume, which would be super nice. Give us an instant way to search Perfume. I'm thinking also maybe you pay half your life points and you get a Miracle Fusion effect to special summon a fusion monster by banishing cards in your graveyard. Basically, it would have a built-in Luna Light Wolf, which would be really nice. And then when it attacks, it'd probably be like an Armades for all Luna Lights, making it so that when you have like double Yellow Dancer, your opponent just can't do shit and you just kill them. That'd be pretty cool. Hell, I'd even be down if it had like 1800 attack, if it gave me all 3 of those amazing effects. And then the other one will be just like a Tellarknight Link monster, because sometimes Tellarknights do need to summon multiple monsters, but maybe because Trevor is still like the best card and it's the main card they go into, maybe Tellarknights don't actually need a Link monster, but I just kind of like to see a Tellarknight Link. So what do you guys think of the announcement of Link Vrains 2? Are you excited? What archetypes do you think are going to be in this set? And then what do you personally want to see in this set? And of course, the second that any cards from this set are announced, I will be on it. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.